Okay guys, this is the solution of your homework. Number 1, if fx equals to x squared minus 4 for x less than 2, and then blah 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 blah, find the value of f0 ya. Number 1a, you have to find the values of f0. So f0 means you have to change the values of y into the values of x into 0 ya. But first, this is the special questions because the function is divided into 3 types. The first one x squared minus 4, the second one 2x minus 3, and the third one is this one yeah, with some values of x attached on it. Okay, so for x equals to 0, you have to find where is 0 lies. 0 means less than or equal to 2, so 0 is lies on the first function. So you have to use the first function yeah. The first function is x squared minus 4, and then you have to change the x into 0 square minus 4 equals to negative 4. So the result for number 1a is negative 4. And then 1b, the question wants us to find f2. F2, you have to find where is 2 lies yeah. 2 lies on the first also because x less than or equal to, so there are 2 right there. So now we have to use this one also. 2 square minus 4, it will be 4 minus 4 equals to 0. And then 1c f3, 3 lies on the second function yeah, lies here because the second one is from 2 till 5. So I will use 2x minus 3, 2 times 3 minus 3, it will be 3. And then for 1d, f5 means I have to use the second one also, 2x minus 3, 2 times 5 minus 3 equals to 7. And then for 1e, f in the bracket 8, it means x equals to 8. X equals to 8 is greater than 5, so I have to use this one yeah, 2x minus 1 over x plus 1. And then I put the 8, it will be 16 minus 1 over 8 plus 1. It will be 15 over 9 divided by 3 equals to 5 over 3. Okay, that is the answer for number 1 yeah. Next, number 2. For number 2, I'm sorry, I didn't read the instruction clearly ya. The instruction want us to find daerah definisi dari fx. That means you have to find the domain. And now I haven't teach you how to find the domain from this kind of function and this kind of function ya. So you cannot do it. Later I will teach you how to find the domain from the type of function ya, in the next section. Okay. For this one, so for number 2, we only can do addition, subtraction, multiplication, the operation, only the operation yeah. So you don't have to find the domain. Okay, so for the first one, fx plus gx, that means f plus g yeah. You have to add 2x plus 1 over x plus 3 with square root of 25 minus x squared. Because they are square roots, so you cannot add them. So you just leave it like that. Okay, and then the second one also minus, you only have to minus it and then leave it like that because you cannot do anything about it. Next, f times g. F times g, it means you have to times it, 2x plus 1 over x plus 3 oh my god, 3 times 25 minus x squared. And then for the second, the fourth one, f over g x yeah, you have to divide them, 2x plus 1 over x plus 3 divide by square root of 25 minus x squared. You can leave it like that, or maybe you want to simplify it. This one can be simplified like this, x plus 3 and then square root of 25 minus x squared yeah. Use your algebra correctly. Next, g square equals to g square, that means you have to square the g, 25 minus x squared, and then square it will become 25 minus x squared. There you go. That is the answer for number 2. Next is number 3. Nah, number 3 it's different from my video ya. Okay. In my video, the domain is written as inequalities, but for this one it's by coordinates ya. So we have to analyze first what is the domain of fx. First I will write domain of fx will be, we have 2, we have 3, we have 4, and then we have 5. What is domain of fx? Domain of fx is set values of x from fx ya. So it will be this one, this one, this one, and this one. Okay, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Next I will find domain of gx. Domain of gx will be 0, 1, 2, 3, and 4. And then I will also find the range of fx. The range of fx will be 3, 5, 7, 9, 3, 5, 7, 9. And then the domain of gx, the range of gx will be 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Okay, that is all the questions given us. The domain of f and g, range of f and g ya. And then we have to find f plus g. Okay, domain and range. For the codomain you don't have to do it ya, because it's the same with the range. Okay, so with the domain for f plus g will be, I already teach you, if you have to operate some functions, then the domain will be the intersection between the function. Okay, the intersection between f and g will be 2, 3, and 4, 2, 3, and 4. Okay, the intersection will be like yang itu ya. Jadi intersection itu cari yang sama. So the domain of f plus g will be 2, 3, and 4. And the range of f plus g, because the range is the result, and the result needs to be add ya, need to be ini kan operationnya f plus g ya, so you have to add the result. What is the result? So we have the domain for the f plus g is 2, 3, and 4. And then the range of f for 2 is 2 itu pasangannya sama 3 ya untuk yang f. And then this is 5, and then this is 7. How do you know that? Take a look at the coordinates ya. 2,3, this is for coordinates of fx. 2,3, and then 3,5, and then 4,7. That means when domain 2, the result is 3 for f ya. And then for x equals to 3, the range of f will be 5, and so on. How about the gx? For gx, we have 2, 4, and then we have 3, 5, and then we have 4, 6. So for range of gx, there will be 4, 5, and 6. This is the range of f and g. The operation is addition, so we have to add the result ya. The result of f is 3, the result of g is 4. We have to add them into 7, and then we have to add this one also into 10, and this one also into 13 gitu ya. Okay, next is minus, and then times. This is a, and this one is b. B is minus ya. The domain of f minus g is also the same, the intersection 1, 2, 3, 4, and then the range of f minus g will be minus it ya. This time you have to minus 3 and 4, negative 1, and then 5 and 5, 0, 7 minus 6 equals to 1. Okay, for number C, you have to find the domain of f times g. It's also the same, the intersection 2, 3, and 4. As for the range, f times g will be 4 times 3, 12, 5 times 5, 25, 7 times 6, 42. Okay, there you go. And then D, you have to find domain of f over g, ya, divide is also the same, the intersection, but for the range you have to divide them. Divide what? 3 and 4, it will be 3 over 4. Okay, remember this one ya, 3 and 4, comma 5 over 5, which is equals to 1, and then 7 over 6. That is the range of f over g. And then for e, domain of g square ya. G square only involve g. It doesn't involve f, so we don't have to intersect f and g ya. Just take a look at domain of g. It will be the same with g square. 0, 1, 2, 3, and 4 as the range of g square. You will have to square the range of g, this one. Okay, square it is 4, 9, 16, 25, and 36. There you go. That is the answer for number 3. Next is number 4. Number 4a, you will have y equals to square root of 25 minus x squared. To determine whether it is an odd function or an even function, you have to change the y. Awalnya udah fx ya, kenapa diganti jadi y? You have to use fx instead of y ya. So you write fx equals to this one, and then you have to find f in the bracket negative x first ya. How to do that? By substitute the negative x into the x. Okay, and then calculate the result. It will be 25 minus x squared. The second one, you have to find negative fx. Negative fx means you have to multiply negative 1 with the fx. Negative 1 times the fx. The fx is 25 minus x squared. You cannot times negative and square root, so leave it like that. Negative 25 x squared. If the first and the second one is the same, yeah, if it is the same, then it means the function is even function. Because even function, the condition for even function is fx should be equals to f in the bracket negative x. Yeah, this is fx, this is f negative x, the same. That means even function. This one is not the same. Yeah, this one, the second one, and the third one is not the same. If it is not the same, then we can tell that the function is not odd. Yeah, because the reason is, f negative x is not the same with negative fx. Ya, kalau sama itu berarti odd, kalau nggak sama berarti not odd. This is for A. Next B, for B ya. For B, you will have fx equals to 2x cubed plus 5. First, you have to find f negative x. That means you have to change the x into negative x plus 5, and then simplify them into negative 2x cubed plus 5 ya. For the third one, you have to find negative fx. That means you have to you have to multiply negative 1 with the fx. Negative 1 with 2x cubed plus 5. When you multiply it, it will become negative 2x cubed minus 5. So the first one and the second one is not the same, so it is not even function. The third one and the second one is also not the same. It is called not odd. Yeah, so this function is not even and not odd. Next is for C. For C, 4x cubed minus 2x squared. 4x cubed minus 2x squared. Okay, this is the fx ya. Fx equals to segitu. Terus yang kedua kita harus cari negatif fx. Negative x cubed minus 2 times negative x squared. So the result will be negative 4x cubed negative 2x squared. For the third one, negative fx equals to negative 1 times 4x cubed minus 2x squared. That means negative 4x cubed plus 2x squared. This one is this one, and this one is not the same. That means not even. Sorry, not even. This one and this one is not the same also. That means it's not odd. Next, number 40. Okay, for D, we have fx equals to 5x cubed minus x squared. Yeah, first we have to find f negative x. That means 5 negative x power of 3 minus negative x squared. The result will be negative 5x cubed minus x squared. Okay, good. And then the third one, negative fx equals to negative 1 times 5x cubed minus x squared. The result will be negative 5x cubed plus x squared. This one is not the same. That means not even. This one is also not the same. That means not odd also. Next is for E. For E, fx equals to square root of 25 minus x squared over x squared. First, we have to find f negative x. Negative x. The result will be square root of 25 minus negative x squared over negative x squared. Okay, so the result will be 25 minus x squared over x squared. For the third one, we have to minus fx negative 1 times the fx 25 minus x squared over x squared. The result will be negative square root of 25 minus x squared over x squared. Take a look at the first and the second one. It's the same, guys. It's the same, so we call it even function. Yes, but for the third and the second one is not the same, so we call it not odd. Okay, that is for number. Next is number 5. For number 5, we have to determine whether fx, gx, px, and qx are odd function or not, even function or not. Yeah, so we will start from fx. Fx equals to x4 minus x squared. The first one is f negative x equals to negative x to the power of 4 minus negative x to the power of square. The result will be x4 minus x squared. And the third one will be negative fx equals to negative 1. Have to be times with the function 4 minus x squared times it negative x4 plus x squared. This one is same, this one is not, so it will be even function. Okay, fx is even function. Let's write it right here, even, and then I will erase this and then continue to the gx. Gx will be 3x squared minus 5, and then I have to find g negative x equals to 3 times negative x squared minus 5 equals to 3x squared minus 5. For g negative gx equals to negative in the bracket 3x squared minus 5 equals to negative 3x squared plus 5. This one also the same, that means even function and not odd. Yeah, so this one is even function also. And then px using the same method, you will have odd, and this one also odd. Okay, so fx is even, gx is even, px is odd, qx is odd. Now we have to find f plus g. F plus g means you have to add f and g, 3x squared minus 5. The result will be x4 plus 2x squared minus 5. Let's check whether it is even or odd. Yeah, so I have f plus g x equals to x4 plus 2x squared negative 5. To check it, first you have to use negative x equals to negative x to the power of 4 plus 2 times negative, oh my god, negative x square and then minus 5. Yeah, the result will be x4 plus 2x square minus 5. And then the third one, you have to find negative fx equals to negative 1 times x4 plus 2x square minus 5. The result will be negative x4 negative 2x square plus 5. Take a look at the first and the second one is the same, so it will be even. The second and the third is not the same, so it is not odd. I can tell this one is even. Next is f over g, ya. F over g x, you have to divide x4 minus x square over 3x square minus 5. So for the first one, you have to check f negative x to the power of 4 negative x to the power of square 3 times negative x square minus 5. The result also the same, x4 minus x square over 3x square minus 5. So this one is even also. Let's check for the odd. F over g x times it with negative 1 times x4 minus x square over 3x square minus 5. The result will be minus x4 minus x square over 3x square minus 5. Yeah, it's different. This one is different, so it is not an odd function. This one is even function also. Okay, now we can conclude from A and D. Yeah, what can you conclude? When f is even function, when you operate even function and even function, or maybe you can say when you operate two even function, yeah, the result will be also even function. Like that, yeah, that is the conclusion. Next, how about this one? F minus P, yeah, F minus P, it means even and odd subtracted. Let's erase this first. Okay, clear. Next is F minus P. Okay, let's minus it. F minus P, x4 minus x square, and then minus in the bracket 3x square minus 5, ya. This is even, this is odd. Even minus odd. Kita lihat ya gimana. First is negative x. Oh wait, we can. Hey wait. Oh no. This is not p. P is x 3x cubed minus x. Oh sorry. Okay, first you have to substitute the negative x, ya. It will be negative x to the power of 4 minus negative x to the power of 2 minus in the bracket 3. Substitute negative x to the power of 3 minus negative x. Okay, so the result will be x4 minus x square minus jadi plus 3x cube and then minus x. There you go. Ini simplify dulu, jadinya x4 minus x square minus 3x cube plus x. Okay, this one is different, yeah, so it will be not even. And the negative, the last part, negative 1 times the f minus p, ya. X4 minus x square minus 3x cube plus x, times it with negative 1. The result will be negative x4 plus x square plus 3x cube minus x. Okay, this one and this one is not the same also, so it will be not odd. Okay, not even and not odd. What is the conclusion? The conclusion is when you operate even function and odd function, the result will be not even, and not odd. Yeah, that is the conclusion for number what, F. Yeah, okay, now it's K. K, P times Q. P times Q means you have two times odd function and odd function. Take a look at this. P times Q, X equals to 3x cubed minus x. You have to times it with 2x5 minus x. You don't have to times it, just leave it like that, yeah. And then I have to find PQ negative x equals to 3 times negative x cubed minus negative x, and then 2 times negative x5 minus negative x. The result will be negative 3x cubed plus x, and then for this one negative 2x5 plus x, yeah. Okay, if you simplify this one, you can take out the negative outside. The result will be 3x cubed minus x, right? And for this one also take the negative times, yeah, take the negative. It will be 2x5 minus x. When you take the negative from the first one and negative from the second one, negative times negative will be positive, so the result will be 3x cubed minus x times 2x5 minus x. So this is the same, yeah. If it's the same, it means even. Let's check for the odd. Negative P times Q x. Negative in the bracket 3 x cubed minus x, and then 2x5 minus x. If you times it with negative, it's obviously different from this one, so it will be not odd. Okay, this is so interesting, yeah. When you multiply odd function and odd function, the result will be even function. That is the conclusion. Okay, guys, that is for your exercise. Yeah, I hope you can understand it well. See you in my next video for the next exercise. Bye bye guys, thank you.